Yo, welcome to The Big Take. I'm your host, John Red, here to bring the biggest take in professional open bodybuilding. The Pittsburgh Pro prejudging has wrapped up. Open prejudging, I predicted Nick Walker would win this show, and I'm still predicting Nick Walker is going to win this show. He makes Derek Lunsford look little, except for the two front shots. So let's start out shot by shot. We're just going to focus on Nick and Derek, even though Bonac and Fitzwater have a lot to show also. Might do a little video on that later. Front double, silhouette-wise, that's all Derek Lunsford. You know, the half vacuum thing that he's pulling, you know, the X-frame looks great. Nick Walker just looks like a ball of muscle. Just a ball of ugly-ass muscle. I'd go either way on that front double. Either way, if you like Derek, I'm cool with it. If you like Nick, I'm cool with it. Next shot, front lat. This used to be a bad shot for Derek Lunsford. He improved it drastically since the Arnold Classic. It used to be a very weak shot for him. Now he does it very, very well. As far as Nick Walker, it's still a bad shot. Hadn't improved, hadn't gotten worse, hadn't done anything. It's just not a good shot. His arms and his body just don't work well with this shot. So this is Derek Lunsford. There's nothing to talk about there. Next shot, side try. You know, this is kind of, you know, apples and oranges thing. I give it to Nick. I wish Nick would open up a little bit more, turn that side leg out a little bit more like Derek. But just the sheer muscle, the chest, the arms, the midsection, I still give this to Nick just because it's just ugly and great. Next shot, let's see, side chest. A little bit of the same thing as far as me wanting Nick Walker to turn that quad this way a little bit more so we can see it like Derek. Just put it front line. Derek's side leg is crazy. Nick's is also crazy. It's just a different kind of crazy. You know, this just depends on how you flex the quad, right? But Nick Walker upstairs, it's just a different beast. It's just a different animal. I give this to Nick, again, just because it's just gross. Next shot, let's see what we got here. Back double. I'm sorry for a lot of you Derek Lunsford fans, but this is Nick's shot. There's no question about it. If you talk about silhouette and flow of the shot, it's significantly better than Derek. The lower body is significantly better than Derek. The back looks better than Derek. Derek is wider. Derek has one of the craziest backs of all time. But what Nick is doing right there against Derek, and he also makes him look like a child, that's Nick's shot all day. That's a burial shot. It just is. Look at Nick's quads you can see the quads from the front, and the hamstrings are just ungodly. There's just nothing to talk about there. Next shot should be the rear lat spread. This is another shot that Nick Walker has improved aggressively on. It's the same thing. The quads, the lower body is just better than Derek. The entire flow of the shot is just better than Derek. Derek has a wider back. Nick has a maybe more detailed back. Not necessarily more detailed, but he just looks more conditioned. He makes him look like a child in this shot also, even though Derek is wide as a barnyard, whatever the hell you want to call it. Both back shots, Nick Walker. Next shot, what do we got here? Maybe a abs and thigh. This is not a great shot for either one, but it's a much better shot for Nick Walker. I mean, the midsection is just better. Forget flow. Neither one of them have any flow in this shot, but it's just, Nick Walker's just better than this shot, and it's not a great shot for either one of these gentlemen. Most muscular, I mean, this is where Nick really puts the nail in the coffin. This most muscular is maybe the craziest in open pro. Nick Walker has improved on the quad size, especially in the most muscular. The proportions look much better because the way that Nick holds his hands. You can't see how the tie-ins of the sweep are so short because where he places his hands. It's just not even a contest. There's no remnants of a contest in the shot between Nick Walker and Derek Lunsford. Are there any more shots? I think that's it. But yeah, I predicted Nick Walker would win this show. Nick Walker looks crazy. I expect him to win this show. After he wins this show, I expect him to be the favorite to win Mr. Olympia, right next to Samson Dowda and Hadi. You know? Derek Lunsford, you obviously can't count him out, but dude, come on now. What are we talking about here, buddy? This is all Nick Walker. This is what we've been waiting for. Obviously, Nick Walker just got hurt and went through some shit. But I mean, this is where we are now. I'm John Red. This is Big Take, and I'm gone. Bye.